All right, guys, happy new content day. We got Dark Bounties and Elite Dark Bounties. They are back. If you want to unlock a Dark Bounty, you have to use some Saga Champions. Once you do some fights with Saga Champions, you will be able to get them. Like 2 of them are going to be available today, and then another 2 or 3 days, you get another one. And then by completing those, you get access to the Elite Dark Bounties. And then by beating Dark Bounties with Saga Champions, you will be able to get some extra rewards. So after I went ahead and did a bunch of fights with Saga Champions, I'm going to grab my entry tickets. And the first one is going to be, I'm going to grab a Spiral. And then we are going to go into the quest. And then you get bonus points for extra rewards and some objectives by beating the target with a Saga champion. So I just brought in 3 Saga champions to do the quest. Really, I could have just brought in anyone I wanted for the first 2 fights, and then just bring in a Saga champion for the last one. So I probably could have picked better science champions for these first 2 for Shothra and Kushala, but I just ended up bringing in just some strong Saga champions, and then ended up taking out that Spiral with Make a Stand. That was really traumatic therapy. Wasn't it's going to put a concussion on you, but nothing too bad. Just fighting Spiral on her own can be a little bit annoying. So I'm going to let the music play out, and then I'll walk you through what I did for the Spiral fight. Also, if you do get stuck, you can redo your entry, because you're not going to lose an entry by leaving and coming in. So that should be fine. So I'll let the music play out, and then I'll show you what I did for the Spiral fight. Okay, so for the Spiral fight, I ended up going with Elsa. The main thing is the Make a Stand, so you gotta knock her down, and then Spiral herself, when she has her dancing blades, you can only do medium attacks, and you don't really want to hit into her block. So here we get an easy opening there with Elsa, and you're gonna see here, I'm just gonna try and I can go ahead and parry, get the knockdown with the special one, and then once that protection is down from the Make a Stand, the damage ramps up. So evade that, and then I just go medium and medium. So again, even after I get my auto evade, I'm going to go medium, medium, and it just makes it for a little bit of a slower gameplay there. You don't really want to hit into the block there, but I do it a couple times just out of habit. But there, should have just baited a heavy, and then go ahead medium, medium into another special one, get the knockdown, and then I can get full damage again with my medium, mediums. Get some big crits there, but nothing too crazy. It was pretty easy fight to grab the solo on, and that is going to be the week 1 or the first bounty from week 1. There's going to be a few that you can do. You're actually able to do 2 today plus an elite bounty, so you could do 3 actually today. So I will have 3 separate videos. I'm just going to do 1 for each path. There again, you see I took too much damage hitting into the block. Should just bait those heavies, grab that, and do that special, get the protection down, and we are off to the races. Again, just bait the special 1, medium, medium, and we're done. So also double check your Mysterium, because you do get 6,000 Mysterium at the end of every path here. There is an exploration reward for the entire quest, so you do want to do all the bounties throughout the month, and you'll get those exploration rewards, whether it's extra, I think it's some extra 7-star shards. That's it for the first bounty. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.